Office with Joseph Skoda. Hello everyone. You're in the office with Joseph Skoda. Joseph Stephen Skoda III. Well, today I want to talk to you a little bit about investing. Yeah, investing. Not necessarily monetary wise, but investing in yourself. Investing in yourself. It really does pay big dividends. A lot of us get lazy and don't really know what that means. But let me talk to you a little bit. Just let me give you a story. Now, I've invested in myself by entering or joining the Landmark Forum. Learn a little bit about self-development, learn a little bit more about what makes me tick. And some of the issues in my life I had to let go. But there's other ways, self-development, other ways to learn about yourself. You know, for instance, I'm in a coaching program with My Lead System Pro. And quite frankly, dollar for dollar, I think Toastmasters is one of the best mentorship programs around. Whatever it is, find something to invest in that makes you better. Find the right books to read. Right here for how to get people to do things your way. Do you know how valuable that book is? When you learn the skills to get people to agree with you, or you can persuade in certain arenas so everybody's happy, and the whole idea is everyone has a win-win situation. Most of us don't know what a win-win situation is because we get greedy. We have to win. We don't care if the other person wins or what they get. We have to win. But when you learn to invest in yourself and you take risk and you find a way that everyone can win, like I said, it pays huge, huge dividends. So why are we stubborn at investing in our, not necessarily our future, what about our present? Some of us have fears, maybe fear of success, so we will get better, we won't know what to do with ourselves. Others of us are a fear of failure. Now, quite frankly, even the most successful billionaires out there have all failed. They just failed more than we did. They took more risk than most of us did, and they finally are enjoying the fruits of their labor. So what stops us so short? Or we don't go out and give our best. A lot of us are just a few months shy or a few dollars short of reaching that high level of success because we quit. We quit too early. I'm guilty. I'm sure I'd be a multimillionaire if I would have just stuck along the right path and stayed focused and got the job done. Got the job done. Now, why don't we get the job done? Because, like I said, we don't develop the skills. We don't invest in ourselves. We don't invest in ourselves. You know, I talked a lot about, obviously I'm on social media shows, and that's one way to invest in myself, getting my word, getting my image, getting my brand out there. And, you know, what about revolutionradio2.com? There's a different way they brand themselves, and they've invested in them and what they have to offer the world. But what about you? You don't have to join either one of those particular teams, but even go into a library, reading the right books. Hey, don't get me wrong, I love the comics section of the newspaper. That's one of the first things I read. But you have to get to the meat and potatoes, what's going to make you better. And not reading the political articles or all the opinions or Dear Abbeys are going to make you better. But you can pick out bits and pieces and get a general knowledge, but realize that's just the general knowledge of what someone else's opinion is for you. You and I have an obligation to dig into the facts ourselves. Not listen to everything on TV, not listen to everything in the radio. We have to make our own decisions about, well, what's best for us? And if we don't know what's best for us, quite frankly, I encourage you to get a coach. Get a coach, get a mentor, get a leader, get someone you look up to help you achieve the breakthrough. Because a lot of us have things that are stopping us, and myself included. That's why I have coaches in different areas of my life. We have a lot of things stopping us from breaking through and achieving what we're destined to achieve. God put us on this earth to serve each other. God put us on this earth with all this beauty around us. He doesn't want us to suffer forever. Yeah, a little bit of suffering is good for us, don't get me wrong, but we're not destined to suffer our whole lives. We really can have it all, provided we have faith, provided we pray, provided we take some action ourselves. We cannot just sit back and expect all the riches to come our way and all the opportunity without us taking action. More often than not, we're afraid to take action because we've seen other people fail. We're afraid of failure ourselves. We're not good enough. Or we just don't think it's worth it and we think everything's a scam. Do you ever think everything's a scam? Hey, don't get me wrong. I've been involved in a few of those scams per se. But network marketing isn't one of them. But whatever it is, you need to learn how to invest in yourself. And if you're a veteran, like I am in the Air Force, it's your obligation to get involved in those veterans organizations. It's your obligation to give back what you've learned, to serve, to help the younger generation work their path in the transitioning into life. Now, I'm involved very strongly with the American Legion, Disabled American Veterans. I'm a Veterans of Foreign War member, and so many other things, Military Officer Association, all of those things. But it's okay to have the membership. And if that's where you have to start, just have the membership and pay your yearly dues to help that way. Hey, that's great. And hats off to you, and I salute you. But find the time to get involved. Because when we get involved with different organizations, different charities, different places that are serving others, we get better. Your homeless shelter, go help serve in the soup kitchen once or twice a month. You and I will benefit beyond the rewards you think are out there. Now, we get lazy, we get tired, we make excuses. Everything's an excuse. We have plenty of time. We all have 24 hours in a day. Put away 15 minutes to read. Put away an hour every other week to serve someone. Put away, and let me talk real quickly. Take a day off from work from time to time, but make it count for you. It's okay to spend a day just sleeping in. Our bodies need to regenerate. We have to sleep in sometimes, and it's good for our health. Don't sleep in all the time, because there are things out there that can also re-energize you. And it's not sitting in front of television. I'm not saying anything's wrong with watching a couple hours a day or every other day or watching a good movie. I do it. But don't make television your life. Don't make the internet your life. No, well, definitely subscribe to my show, In the Office with Joseph Skoda. But don't spend your whole time going and binge watching me. Get a life. It's a beautiful world out there. Look outside. Smell the flowers. Look at the roses. Look at the sun. And sunsets are amazing. None of our lives are perfect. Not even those billionaires we read about or wish we could be. And those that hit the lottery, we hear it all the time. Usually a couple years later, they're broke again. Because they never took the time to invest in themselves. Maybe bragging, hey, if you never had nothing, all of a sudden you have something. Sure, you're going to brag a little bit, maybe be a little conceited. And you have no right to do that if it's the lottery. If you're a self-made man or woman, that's a different story. You earned your stripes. You made your way through the top. But if someone just hands you something, darn it, you better serve and invest in yourself and do the best you can for your community. Because quite frankly, very few of us have anything handed to us. We all have to work for it. God gave us a brain. God gave most of us limbs and eyes and a way to speak and listen. And even if he didn't give you all of those things, use what he did give you to be the best you that you can be. I'm encouraging you, I'm begging you, I'm telling you, invest in yourself. Get a coach, get a mentor, go to places like Landmark Forum, get a coach like I do through the My Lead System Pro system, or join, or maybe not, or maybe and join a Toastmasters club. You'd be amazed at what they have to offer you. I was, and now I'm in leadership in the organization. Who knew? Quite frankly, you hear me now? 5-6 years ago, you would not be seeing my video or seeing me speak in public. because I had that fear for a very, very long time. Find a way to invest time in yourself, money in yourself, and don't cheapen all those things that come your way. Be proud of who you are. And if you're not proud, if you're not happy, if you're not feel successful what you're doing, it's your obligation to find a way out. And the best way to do that is to feed your mind, feed your brain, and invest in self-development for yourself and your family. So quite frankly, you're in the office with Joseph Skoda, and I'm telling you, go out there and invest in yourself. What's the worst that can happen? You might actually learn something. Have yourself a great day. I look forward to seeing you. And please, check me out and let me know what you want to hear so I can give back, because that's what I'm here for, to give back the things that I've learned. Have yourself a great day again. We'll talk to all of you soon.